girl Shavana, and you're tuned into TMITV, and I'm sitting here with artist, producer, writer, dad, Theo Dolce.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm great.
I'm great.
How are you?
I'm doing good. So, a lot of people don't know, but I know Theo from, we went to school together, and I know, yes, college. I know Theo the person. Who is Theo Dolce? Dolce, I'm sorry.
The artist?
The artist.
It's the same person, to be honest. It's the same exact person. Just like, I don't know if you noticed, like I was always kind of laid back. So I guess this is how I express myself so people can know exactly who I am. So yeah, it's the same person, to be honest. Like,
Okay.
Nothing changed.
So when I first met you, you were just doing producing. He was making beats, and he had a studio at home, and then he had a studio in his dorm room.
Right.
It's like, what's going on? So what made you want to step in front of the camera and say, you know what, I wanna put, use the mic now. I want to be an artist.
Well, a lot of that came because I was producing, but low key I was writing. I was always writing. I mean, even if I wrote for a few people, I was always writing. So after a while, once you like writing for so many people, like, yo, that shit hot, you like, all right.
Oh, you was writing for people as well?
Yeah, like low key, but they was just saying, like, that shit hot, your shit different.
Right.
So why not just go all in? So
Right.
like, maybe like 2 years ago, I just was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to do music, like, put myself out there.
Right.
But it take a little while for people to even take it serious.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
like,
say.
People still look at me as like, yo, you still produce? Not even giving me credit as being
Right,
an artist.
right.
Now, so.
Yeah, because when I first started, I remember I reached out to him and I'm like, you do music too? Oh my God, it sounds so dope. I'm like, we got to get together. So, did you step away from producing at all? Do you still work with other,
I still work with a lot of other producers.
Okay.
Like, people still send me beats. Like, you gotta have a different sound. If I produce everything gonna sound the same.
Right.
Like, you're gonna have the same sound. It's gonna be repetitive. Nobody wanna hear nothing repetitive. So, take other people's beats and do something to them. But I still produce. I'm
still work with different artists?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm working with a few now. Like, closely, I'm working with like two artists. My man Third, a girl named Layla.
Okay.
They like the only two I'm really like working with that I got a lot of music with as of now. I mean, hold on.
Yeah, think about it, backtrack.
Yeah. I got some songs with other people, but as far as constantly working with somebody, yeah, I'm only these like two people I'm really working with. That's about it.
Okay, so if artists wanted to reach out and contact you to work together, how can they, reach you?
You can reach me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can call my phone.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Can they?
Nah, not really. Don't call my jack. No, you can just reach me up social media. Anything social media. Theo Dolce. Theo_Dolce.
Yes, get it right.
Underscore.
So when I listen to your music, when I hear your music, I kind of get a sound of kind of like an old school Nas, mixed with some J. Cole, maybe throwing in some Lupe Fiasco in here. Like, would you agree with that? You kind of
like Nas and Cole, yeah. Lupe, I don't know. I'm not like I don't hear that, but I feel you.
I hear it. Is it more so like in the tempo? Like I kind of hear it in the tempo. It's kind of like.
Are you talking about basically like the vibe of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I could dig that. Like I grew up on Nas. That's my favorite rapper.
Okay.
Of all time, and then like when I got to college, I started messing with Jay. Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So I listened to Jay-Z. I listened to Cole.
More like that
college
rap.
Yeah. Just because it was just reality. A lot of this shit was reality. You know what I mean? Like I can't really get down with a lot of the new stuff because, like, to be honest, I can't relate all the way. I can relate to a lot of the stuff, but after a while, you just get tired of hearing it. You want to hear something with some substance.
Some real stuff, something that you can, relate to.
Exactly. Like, and that's how Nas had me in that bag since I was young. Like, I mean, I've been listening to Nas since I was like 10, to be honest. So.
You spoke on like you did when you want to do like a lot of what the new rappers are doing nowadays. And a lot of the new rappers when they do interviews or they talk to people and they say, you kind of remind me of this person or that person. Do you like how I just kind of compared you to? Do you like being compared to greats?
Hell yeah. What am I compared to somebody great or somebody you looked up to or somebody that paved the way? like Nas is like an icon.
Mm-hmm.
It'll never be another Nas.
Right.
Ever. Like, you know what I mean? And he did so much for the like culture. So being compared to somebody like that and knowing like his history and his resume, why not? Why wouldn't you want to be compared? And J. Cole, same thing. He up and coming. I mean, I hear that a lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's one Jay, and I just be like, yo, like it's, like, I can't shake that one. But like the resumes speak for themselves. So now, if you would have came in here and said like you remind me of.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. You already took us there, so go ahead.
Like if you would have said I remind you of a little Yachty or something.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not to even take nothing from them, but they doing their thing. But then I'm like dying, like I gotta go back to the drawing board. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be compared or be in that lane with nobody. Like, I really just want to be Theo. Like, when people hear me, I want to be like, yo, that's that new Theo shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if they hear something, like, damn, that sounds like some Theo shit. Instead of being like, damn, Theo sound like some J. Cole
shit. Like, is that, or you don't want it to be like a mix-up between, like, what is it, Future and Designer? You don't want none of that.
But the crazy thing about it is, like, and the thing I can say that can separate me is I got to stay consistent with putting music out. The more music that come out, the more they hear me, and then they'll start to separate. Because if you think about the Designer and Future thing, Designer, after a while, don't sound like Future.
Yeah.
Or if I could take you back a little further, when Gotti first hit the scene, he sounded just like Jeezy.
Yeah.
Until he started putting more music out, then he was like, no, they don't sound nothing alike.
Right.
Dang, that was out of pocket. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because, like, I mean, when I hear Future and then I hear Designer, I hear Future, it's just the voice. But Designer put a little bit more in his music with the ad-libs and the different sound effects. And you know when Designer on a song now, you know when Future's on a song now.
Designer he's extra.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got some extra shit with him.
But it stands out. It stands out.
Exactly. It makes him him.
Right. So would you say by you talking about, writing and producing, do you think you having your own studio kind of gave you an advantage as an artist?
Yeah, because like instead of investing money in like every 2 weeks to go to the studio, spending this, that, just invest in all the equipment you need one time.
Right.
So now you got your own shit to come to. Like,
any time of the day.
Any time of the day. Damn, I got this idea. Let me run to the studio and lay it down. Leave right back out. I could be in here 20 minutes just to come in here and lay a verse that I had on my head and then go back about my day because it's mine. Like, I could come in here anytime, fall asleep here, like do whatever we want here. Like, you mean it's mine.
Right,
like,
I see you got your toothbrush here.
Yeah. You got to say that on camera, I mean the toothbrush, that's visible.
Well, I mean that show that you working. That show that you working. No days off.
No days off. Nah,
so, how do you have time to spend with like your family or build a relationship? Do you have any time for that, or just more so like I'm focusing on my music right now?
Well, I am focused on my music. You mean, and I'd be crazy to say that I don't have, like, you make time for what you want.
Right.
So since I got, like, I'm not working right now, so music is all I do.
Right.
I mean, I got the studio, but I make time for what I need to make time for, not what I want, but what I really need to make time for to keep relationships and everything going. And like, I got a daughter, I can't just like neglect.
Beautiful daughter.
Thank you. I heard she looked like her dad.
Some may say that. Others have their own opinion.
That's what I heard, but no, but just like you make time for exactly what you want. You know what I mean? So I make time for what I need to make time for.
Which is right and respectable.
Yeah, that's.
Alright, so let's dive a little bit more into like the music and what you've been working on. So talk to me a little bit more about this new project you got going on. It was a Mind over, what is it?
Mind of My Own.
Mind of
My Own is basically like a brand.
Okay.
So Mind of My Own is just like my team. It's like my brand. Like my brand of things, like Mind of My Own. Like you have artists under it.
Okay.
Got a team, my homies, that's what we rocking with, Mind of My Own. Just like groups like, for example, like Young Money and shit like that. Like, that's us, Mind of My Own. But as far as projects, I've been working on a couple projects. Like I have like
you've been teasing us on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. Like and that's what I wanted, the anticipation. I want people like doing that. People want to hear what you got to say, so I'm kind of excited about that. But I definitely got 2 projects that I was sitting on that I was on ice because I had a little situation.
Okay.
Definitely had a little situation. Probably really won't get too in depth with it, but I had to I put them projects on ice, but now I'm thinking about like just bringing them back, getting everything done to them, and putting them out. So one of them is like Stoop Kid.
Okay,
it's probably just gonna be like a storyline, but like where I grew up at and shit.
Okay.
So it's probably a little EP called Stoop Kid, and it's another one called Situations, which is just all relationship type shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean, so more of a melodic sound with that. But the Stoop Kid is gonna be like more like hip hop, raw hip hop. You know what I mean, the beats and all that. Like I produced all the beats for all of them. Damn. Yeah, definitely.
You're just thinking back like, man, like, I am really talented.
No, it's not like, it's just the grind. Right. It's just the grind. Like even like talent, everybody got talent, but the grind and the hard work you put on, like I sacrificed a lot for this. Right. A whole lot, you mean? Like losing jobs, people don't even know how it is, dude. Like lose jobs and not be able to afford this and do that, like just because you're chasing a dream.
Right.
You know?
Especially, raising a family. Like most people start to think like it's the end of the road when, jobs don't come through or gigs don't come through, things like that. But so how important do you feel it is to, like Stoop Kid, how important do you think it's for to talk about the process and, to come up and just displaying that through your music?
What, Stoop Kid?
Yeah, the way you described Stoop Kid, it was more of like a, talk about where I came from.
It's basically, like Stoop Kid is basically like, put it like this, I'm going to tell a story about somebody, but it's going to be kind of like my life. Certain things is going to be in there, but it's still going to be a story. Like, I'm looking, like, how I looked at Stoop Kid is basically like, when I, like, drew it up, like, how I wanted it, like, what's the word I want to use? What do videographers use when they about to shoot a video?
A storyboard?
No, what's this called? Treatment.
Treatment. Okay.
Treatment. The treatment that I wrote up for, like a lot of these projects, like Thoughts from the Chevy.
Okay.
When I did that, I wrote up a whole like short film for it, just like in my spare time, just wrote up a short film. So with Stoop Kid, I kind of did the same thing, just bringing it to life, like.
Makes it more authentic.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think further than just the music. Like, you know what I mean? Like shooting a short film to bring out the music. Right. So make people go back and listen to that joint. Like, damn, when I seen that, this was crazy. So,
right?
Yeah, so.
See? I'm Mel Beyonce. You just giving me Mel Beyonce.
Mel Beyonce, that's some shit.
Because she give you music and then you kind of think like, where did this come from? Then she gives you the visuals and it all comes together.
Right.
So I mean that's part of I think what makes you like a really talented artist is the fact that you can write your own music, you can produce your own sound, you can make your own beat, and then you can be the one in the forefront saying this is how I want it to look. Right. Because nobody knows what you want something to be more than you do. Yeah. So teaching yourself that is very crucial and important. How did you learn all of this? Was this just self-taught?
I don't know. I don't know where this shit came from. I'm just happy that I got it. But I think a lot of it, the music came from just like being involved with music, like playing the drum set in the band, playing the drum set for church, playing in marching bands. I even played in the band at Cheney my first semester.
Know that at all.
My first semester up there, like the boy told me he's gonna give me some money for school.
Well, I mean, look.
That ain't work out. Okay. I got right off that joint.
Okay, so you talked a little bit about you want to take it further than just music. You want to take it a little bit further. Where do you see yourself in 5 years with the music? Do you think you'll probably be looking more so to sign towards a label, or you want to take, chance to rap around and just stay independent?
Everybody say that. Chance to rap around. But
I mean, that's...
No, he definitely did it right. I do want to go more so independent just because, like, when you're talented, like, you don't want to sign into a big label. It's like, it's cutting off your creativity. Like, you can't be so creative until you get out of that label. Like, it's crazy. So, I'm thinking more so independent just because I can use everything. Like, anything that I want to do, I can do with nobody saying, no, we need to do it like this, and yada, yada, yada. So, I'm more so leaning towards the independent moves.
But if the opportunity presents itself, who got first dibs? Which label got first dibs on you?
Same. Whoever offering the right money.
Okay. That's a money talk.
Check look good. I'm there. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it gotta be a check. Like, I'm not just signing for Like, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of money, but I'm not signing for just like nothing that it can be out of my life in a year or two. Like, I'm looking for longevity, man. You sign me, we got to talk some numbers. You know what I mean? Like, I could give you what you need, you give me what you need. I mean,
and then you gotta work it out from there.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. The right number, I'm with it. Like, man.
Alright, so top 5 artists right now and why?
Like, of all time?
Of all time, of all time.
Oh.
You can do of all time.
Esco. That's Nas if you ain't know.
Okay. I knew that. Come on. Like, give me a little bit of credit.
Hove.
You forgetting the whys.
I could get to, like,
Alright, go ahead. You can name them and then give the whys.
Nas. Esco. Because that was the first person I actually understood musically.
Okay.
At a young age, I understood his music at a young age. Jay, I started messing with Jay in college. He was just too cool. Like, after a while, he was too cool talking that shit. Like, he was talking that shit you want. Put it like this. He was talking that shit that these dudes talk over these trap beats, but just in a much cooler way over better beats.
Okay.
Like, you mean, like, you want to hear, when he said, you like, ew. It's not all turned up. It's just like, damn, that
about patents and...
Yeah, like, he was just like, he had a way with words. He was like witty, you know what I mean? I gotta say Kiss. Okay. Just because Kiss is Kiss. You never gonna get, like, you never gonna get too much. Right. You're never gonna get not enough. He's just gonna give you, you know what you're getting from Kiss.
Right.
Like, he's consistently giving you something. I can say Cole. Like, it gotta be like rap artists and all that though.
No, it can be any artist.
Alright, so
yeah, we can take rap off. Top 5 artists.
Alright, so I say Nas, Hove, Kiss. You
said Cole.
I like Cole. I like Cole a lot. I would say like Lauryn Hill. Just because motherfuckers don't even dig that she can rap. Like, like she can sing, she can rap. She's too talented. Like she's a lot more talented than a lot of people out here.
I knew
if I want the glasses on for this one. Yeah. Put them on. I'm just counting my blessings. It's a daily reminder I'm making progression. I never mastered the art of acceptance, but there were lessons learned, and it's unlikely that I'll change. I'm standing firm. Good vibes, good weed, yeah, I like to burn. I double my Dutchess so everybody gets a turn. This price, something that you never knew. Deep with the music, hope my lyrics bringing revenue. I got the lake in my wrist, come watch me kill time. I have you shot when I spit, I got the still rhymes. Pin that ball on a mission. Still that ball with a vision. A different sound, a nigga making a difference now. Gas came on the pedal, yeah, I hold it down. Just hold it down for all my homies that's not around. Either incarcerated and some is beneath the ground. I got you. And it's deeper than pictures up on a Thursday. Elway name on the jersey. I gotta make it, my nigga know that. So I ain't got time for all those throwbacks. I was always told to keep it real, but niggas don't stick around when you speaking how you feel. It's so crazy, cause I done lost it all in the midst of trying to win, and it still didn't break me. Gotta get out, Usain Bolt down the block. Ran inside the crib, you know he had to grab the Glock. Then he yelled, bro, I'ma kill this nigga, watch. Loading his gun, his hand shaking. Steady pacing, motivation for retaliation. Hey yo, my nigga, what's up? Look me right in my eyes like, is you riding what? I'm hitting everything in sight and I don't give a fuck. If I see his mom driving, I'ma lift up the truck. Pass me the strap. Hopped in the wheel, now we cruising through the hood. Called the little chick up like everything was good. Me, I'm in the passenger, rolling up the wood. Before he hung up, he said, as a nigga should. Fuck that bitch getting into. Had the nerve that said a man had to do what he had to do. And that's the reason that